Whispers in the wilderness. The relentless stalker. The night was still, save for the distant howl of the wind. Sarah had just moved into her quaint, isolated cabin deep in the heart of the dense forest. She'd sought solitude and escape from the chaos of city life. But now, beneath the inky shroud of the wilderness, she felt an unsettling sense of isolation. As she settled into bed, the rhythmic tap of raindrops on the roof provided an eerie lullaby. The dim glow of her bedside lamp cast long, dancing shadows across the room. She closed her eyes and drifted into a restless sleep. In the dead of night, she awoke to a peculiar sound, a soft, rhythmic tapping, like fingernails lightly grazing the window pane. Her heart pounded as her eyes shot open. The tapping continued, slow and deliberate. Sarah's mind raced, searching for a rational explanation. Perhaps it was just a tree branch or an animal trying to escape the rain. She forced herself to get out of bed and, summoning her courage, she approached the window. The forest beyond was veiled in darkness. Nothing was visible in the stormy night. She sighed with relief, attributing the sound to her overactive imagination. But just as she turned away, the tapping grew louder, more insistent. Now it sounded like a desperate plea, like someone seeking shelter from the tempest. Sarah's trepidation returned. She flung open the window, expecting to find a drenched, disoriented stranger. But there was no one. Nothing but the torrential rain, whipping through the trees. The unease gnawed at her. She closed the window, but as she turned back to her bed, she noticed muddy footprints on the cabin floor, leading from the window to her room. Terror seized her, and she scanned the room for anything out of place. The creaking of the floorboards echoed through the cabin. In the darkness, she could barely make out a shape in the corner, a shadow that didn't belong. Her heart raced as she grabbed the flashlight from her nightstand, pointing it toward the intruder. But the beam revealed nothing more than an empty chair. Just as she started to doubt her own sanity, the tapping returned, louder and more frantic. It was coming from inside the room, somewhere close. With trembling hands, she shone the flashlight around the room and her blood ran cold. The closet door had slowly inched open, revealing a figure cloaked in darkness. It was a person, their face obscured, standing perfectly still. Sarah's scream pierced the night, shattering the silence, and she bolted for the door. As she fled into the rainy forest, she could hear heavy, splashing footsteps behind her, a relentless pursuit in the darkness. Her heart raced and she realized she was not alone. She was being stalked, hunted by a presence she couldn't comprehend. With every step, the forest seemed to close in, the trees looming like sinister sentinels. The rain drenched her to the bone, but she dared not slow down. She needed to escape the relentless predator who had invaded her sanctuary. The chilling pursuit continued, the stalker's relentless pursuit echoing through the trees, a symphony of terror that seemed never-ending. Sarah's heart pounded, and she knew she had to find help, to escape the nightmare that had become her reality. And so the sinister chase through the dark, unforgiving forest continued, the relentless stalker hot on her trail, each step a whisper of dread in the heart of the wilderness. Thanks for watching.